Yeah, it's pretty close.
I still got to get the look
close
to that. You good, Carrie? All right, welcome everybody to the Thursday, March 30th special city council meeting. I call this meeting to order. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, roll call, Carrie.
Mayor Preden?
I'm here.
Council President Conley? Excuse me. Wow, Council President Blum. Wow. That was.
All over again.
That was a test and you guys passed.
Thank you. Good job. It's almost Easter. Councilor Letts?
Here.
Councilor Ross?
Present.
Councilor Cobb?
Here.
All right. Thank you, everybody. This is a special city council meeting, so there is no room for public input today. I'm so sorry about that. The next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Does anybody have any questions about the consent agenda? Paul is here to take questions if you're interested. For those of you, if you don't have the agenda in front of you, it's some public improvement contracts to get started on our roads for the most part, and well designs. So fuel reduction project, good stuff. We need a motion.
I would move approval of the consent agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Is there any final discussion? There was no regular discussion, so I'm going to say no. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any dissension? No? Okay. On to council business, a discussion and consideration of a motion for the appointment of city manager. Should I just go ahead? I will do it. All of city council has agreed that the city council has chosen to extend an official offer to Jordan Wheeler to become our next city manager, pending negotiations. Congratulations to Jordan.
I would move for the appointment of a city manager and designate the mayor, the interim city manager, the legal counsel to engage in contract negotiations on behalf of the city.
And I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Does anybody want to say anything? This is it. A quote for the nugget, maybe?
I just want to say that I think this was an excellent process. It was thorough, it was rigorous, and I believe we have the best candidate.
I appreciate all the time that staff, council, our consultants, and so many of our community members put into this process. Many, many hours of hard work. Very much appreciate that. And I also appreciate the time that the candidates dedicated to this process. They did a lot of homework. They spent many hours with our community. It was a big ask from them, and they did it graciously, and I appreciate all of their time.
And I'd like to say, as a person doing this for the first time as a council member, I was very impressed with the process, the detail, and all the cooperation of all parties involved.
I was very happy with the quality of the candidates in this go-round. It was difficult to make a choice, but I'm very happy with the choice that we made.
And I'd like to thank again the hundreds of people that helped us in this decision. This was not made in a vacuum. This decision is not only the decision of the five of us, but it's actually a very broad decision based on the people that helped us through this part. And I'd really like to thank our consultants as well. We appreciate you guys. And thank you very much for, I feel a little bad for the three candidates that went through the final process of 3 days that we weren't able to hire, but they were all had very good qualities. And for the most part, we're well qualified. So thank you very much to everybody. So we just need to go to a vote. All those in favor?
Yeah, was there a second?
Yeah, I said.
Yes, there was a motion and a second. So all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And there's no nays. So thank you. We do have a little bit of other business.
Yes.
Yeah, so Ross.
I'm on the PAC for this SPRD bond measure, which is on the May ballot. And I've been asked by the SPRD folks if we would be willing as a city council to supply a letter of support to the Nugget for the bond measure. I think it's I don't want to rattle off the number because my brain doesn't work that good at this point, but, and this would be for extension of, I say bond measure, excuse me, extension of the levy or renewal of the levy that currently is in place.
Okay, we just kind of need a head nod. I think Carrie will work with Gary and get the language together.
I actually cannot work on that letter because it's a
Yeah.
election type piece, so
Right.
Gary will have to do that within the.
You'll have to provide it or help,
Yep.
get me in contact with the people that need to provide
Yep.
that to me. And is everybody supportive of SPRD in their motion, or do you need more information?
It doesn't increase the tax, it just,
Correct.
because the tax ends and then it just restarts it.
That's correct. It extends the
Yes.
existing levy.
Okay. So we have 4 head nods?
Yep, head nod.
Five.
I mean, I'll look into it more, but I'm feeling like this will.
Okay. If
Not
you
an
have
issue.
if you have any issues, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep moving forward. Does that sound
Yes,
good?
that sounds great.
All right, so I think we have head nods to do that. Does anybody else have any further business during this special city council? This is the time to do it. Again, thank you so much for all the hard work. I think that this process to get the city manager shows the sisters' way and how we do things a little bit different. Maybe we're a little over thorough, some might say, but I'd rather be over thorough than not thorough enough. And so we're excited to start this new chapter in our city's history. Thank you, everybody. This is adjourned. Hey.